just been getting changed. I go and have a workout, which will be my last workout of this marathon block. And as I was getting changed, I heard the doorbell ring and I saw the DPD driver driving off. So my marathon shoes have arrived. I was gonna wear these bad boys, but like I said, they're comfortable. They've broken in a good bit. They're a lot nicer to wear. But I told you in the last video I was gonna go with a pair of super shoes, and the super shoes have arrived. Should I wear them at this workout? My last major workout before this marathon in 2 weeks' time. I'm gonna wear them. So I went for the Nike Zoom X Vaporfly Next Percent Model 2. Yeah, I just thought to myself, if you're going to go for a super shoe, you might as well go for the super duperest of super shoes. I know that the Alpha Fly is even a higher stack than this and probably even more super duper. But I was going to go for one of the other brands. The fuel cell looks pretty good in New Balance. And also the Asics Meta Speed looks amazing, or the Magic Speed. I'm going to go for the Nike. And I'll see how they go. I'm gonna wear them with this workout and see how I feel. First impressions with them on my feet is they're very, very comfortable. As I walk, there's a tendency for them just to shift me into pronation. So that's pronation is where your foot kind of turns inward. Maybe it's ever so slightly, and I'm sure when I'm running it'll be fine. But yeah, there is, just standing here and bouncing, they do feel like they have a little bit of a spring. Obviously the carbon plate with the P-Bax foam. So let's take them out and have a whirl. Today's session, it's probably the biggest session I'm going to do with this block. It's the last session really before the marathon, which is on Sunday, 2 weeks. What I'm going to do in this one is 3 by 4K at marathon pace. So warm up, 4K at marathon pace, 1K easy, 4K marathon pace, 1K easy, 4K marathon pace. And I'll see how I feel. Driving over to the park to smash out this last major workout before the marathon. And I did say last week that I was going to try and get the 80K done this week. And I'm just looking at my watch here, I'm on 18. So best case scenario, I'll run 15 today. That's going to bring me up around 33. And then if I do 30 the weekend, that's 63, so it leaves me 17K short. It's like earlier on in this year I was struggling to get like break 35 a week, and then once I got past the 35 I was over 40 and I was kind of happy with that, and I just couldn't. I was trying to get over 60K and then I literally couldn't do that, and then all of a sudden I broke the 60K. And now for the last couple of weeks I've been kind of somewhat subconsciously trying to get the 80K done. It's just these little barriers are so hard to break, and you got to just be super consistent and just keep working on it. But it's unlikely I'm going to get the 80K done this week because I just let time run out. I should have run yesterday. I took an extra day off yesterday. I had a window to run, but I was, one, really tired, like wiped out, and two, it was lashing rain. It was my lunch break and didn't want to get soaked. Okay, got to the park. Before I go, I was going to pop a Morton just to get the texture and the feeling of what they're like again. I haven't taken a gel. I can't remember the last time I took a gel. Was Ironman Barcelona, so probably a year ago. So the Mortons are what I use in a day. The Mortons are the only gels I ever use. Since they came in the market a couple of years ago, I just don't touch anything else. These are absolutely the game changer. Best gels you can get, best gels in the market. Super good. I don't have any stomach issues when I take gels. I think people who kind of go on about when they've had a bad race, you know, the gels can upset my stomach. My theory is that we're just running too hard. I don't think gels, it's just sugar. How can I have the capacity to upset your stomach? So that's why I don't use them in training. Just a Mars bar and a bottle of HitFit is usually what's good for me. Anyway, time to get going on this run and see how these Vaporflies feel on my feet. Okay, run done. First run in the Vaporflies, and I have to say they felt absolutely fantastic. Do believe the hype. They definitely make a massive difference. totally felt very, very, very comfortable running at marathon pace. So I did 2 sets of 4K around that marathon pace. It was probably a little bit quicker. And then the last one I just kind of opened up a bit. I actually don't know what the splits are because I was just going on feel for the last one. My watch was beeping, telling me I was going too fast, but I was just going on feel. So overall, I ran 17.1 kilometers in a time of 1:19, so 4:40 per kilometer average. Actually, that means I was going quicker. That last 4 must have been pretty quick because I did a mile, so 1.6k warm up. That was feeling pretty easy. It must have been around 5:05, I'd say, for that. And then I did the 2 sets of 4 with a 1k in between. So the 1 kilometer in between, I was going slow. So I'm assuming around 5:10 per kilometer. And then my cool down was probably another kilometer or 2. So there would have been 1, 2, 3, 4. There would have been about 5k, exactly 17k. There would have been 5k's of me going easy, and the average pace is 4:40. So let's see what it actually comes out to in total in terms of the split.